most
brother still. As long as goddamn it, we come at the end together, we alright.
Oh yeah, definitely, most definitely,
Yo,
most definitely.
but long
All right, now.
it might get a little
All right,
emotional, but as
peace,
long as
peace.
we listen to
I
each
gotta
other,
clock in for Jeff
that's the key.
Bezos.
But look, listen this. The Jewish owns everything. The Jewish owns the TV shows. They own the football, your sports. So when it comes to the Jewish in the Jewish law, if a Jew person kills somebody, they get off on that. They can get off on the murder. They're gonna hire that Jewish lawyer, and once they contact the Jewish people, they get off. Yo, this is facts.
Now I will say the brother
This
just
is
spoke some
facts,
truth
yo.
there. I will say he just spoke some truth on that.
Yeah. Um.
Hey,
hey,
Yeah.
hey,
why
hold
One.
didn't
on.
you
If
get president?
hold on, he
Why
just
didn't
want to.
you get
Hey,
president?
go ahead, finish, white boy Sam, so
No,
somebody
no, I'm
else can
finished. I'm
speak.
finished. Go
I
ahead.
want to go. Okay, thank you. Okay, now just because the government declares martial law does not constitute a dictatorship because martial law is a part of the contract that everybody voluntarily participates in. So just because the government declares martial law does not make it a dictatorship.
Okay. I got another question for you, number six. If it's not a dictatorship as you say, which I disagree respectfully, do you feel that this country is ruled by hegemony?
Uh,
Yes
can
or
you
no?
clarify? Can bro, if you're gonna ask, would you please stop? Let me express myself freely, bro. If you're gonna ask a
Damn,
question,
but when you start saying
G,
and thinking about it, sound like
bro.
you building up on
Okay,
a lie. But
okay,
go ahead, man.
bro.
No
You bet.
disrespect. No disrespect.
Okay, okay, right. Okay, can you please clarify what you mean by hegemony? So I don't gotta Google the word. Can you clarify
So.
what you mean by that
So.
word?
So basically, that is it's ran by social groups or specific interests.
Or a
Like it's
co-op,
Okay,
not
I got it.
ran by
Okay, I got it.
people.
I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it.
not
I
the
get
person
it.
itself.
I get it. I get it. Fair. Okay. America has what you would call a socialist doctrine. America is essentially ran by socialists. American American culture is essentially it's a national socialism is what it is. And the group that controls America's politics through socialism is white people. And it's firmly established through American history that America was a land created by white people and for white people. And that is firmly established. What was it, 1776? In the Declaration of Independence. You know, it was a nation created by white people for white people, and black people are here to be the burden bearers of a white nation. That's American history. It's etched in stone.
Yeah, but it's not so much a socialist
Uh,
nationalist. I think what you mean
they say
is
we the people. They say shit
government.
like we. They say They say shit like we
Wasn't
the
being
people, and they say
verbatim. I
shit like.
wasn't being verbatim. I wasn't being
And,
verbatim. I just
oh,
paraphrased. Let me
I
clarify
know,
what I
but they
meant
say
by
all
Hey,
men are
host,
created. All
wait.
men are
Hey,
created
host,
equal, though.
you gotta
bro.
realize this too. You gotta realize this
Bro,
too.
can I finish
He
Wait,
my
didn't get.
point?
Hey,
Can I
host,
wait,
finish
wait.
host.
my point?
Hold
Let
on. Let me say this
Cosmo
Hey,
to
can I
say
host.
finish
something.
my
Hang on.
point?
Let me say this to host. 30 seconds. It's gonna take 30 seconds. Let me say this, host. Hey, host. You gotta realize number six didn't get his medicine yet. You know what I'm saying? I beat him in chest 6 times, and y'all didn't catch on. He was begging for a butt whooping from me
Hey,
in
play me right
chess.
now, number six.
So this might be his mind clouded right now. So don't.
Hey,
Oh
white boy
Hey, let him
Sam.
finish. Let him finish number
wait,
four. Let him finish number four. Let him finish.
I'm
yeah.
gonna let him
Okay,
finish. I'm
Wait,
gonna
boom.
let him finish.
White boy
wait.
Sam, when we get done having this talk, we gonna play chess when we get through having this talk. But anyways, what I mean by national
Mhm.
socialists is that the white people of America are in fact nationalists, right? And so understanding that their their political belief system is socialism, which is different from Marxism. The Jews practice Marxism, whereas more Aryan, or basically the Aryan races of people all over the earth, the Aryans believe in socialism, okay?
Mm.
Whereas Marxists believe in, I mean, my fault, Jews believe in Marxism, but Jews are not Aryans. Aryans believe in, I'm saying it wrong. Jews practice Marxism. Aryans practice socialism. Now, here in America, the white people practice nationalism, but their politics is socialism. What do I mean by socialism? Is that they believe, well, it's not that they believe, the fact is that America is a white man's country. And
Mhm.
so they believe that America is here to preserve their race.
Mhm.
And everybody else is just like, say, like black people. We are here to be the burden bearers for the white race. Socialism dictates that because this is a white man's country, that they are always supposed to be on top, and that's the status quo. That's
Okay,
socialism.
okay. I got something to add for y'all tag into it. This is from John Henry Clark, a quote from him. And he says, "This country was found as a haven for free white Protestant males, middle class and up, those that agree with the prevailing political status quo and who own property. Everybody else in this country is kidding themselves about their citizenship. This
Yeah,
is basically, from an economical point of view, an England ran country. Remember, Europe dumped its human garbage can into the Western world. Some of the worst of that garbage can was dumped into the United States. The warmer states settled by prisoners, debtors, people with no visible means of support. What did some of these people become? Managers of slave plantations, slave drivers, and many were less skillful than the slaves themselves. That's a truth
yeah.
I hope nobody on here actually denies, because that's the
So you
fucking truth.
just said what
So
I said. You just said, and that's called National Socialism.
it
And
doesn't
that
matter
is
But
what
the
it's called,
like
good brother.
that's
it,
what
I
it
mean, I'm glad
is.
you agree with
the
it, but
problem.
the
Yeah,
point
that's what it
is,
is.
the point is, this place was not designed for us in mind. And
Right,
so
exactly. You're right.
anybody on
Now
here
let me say
trying to,
one
Hey,
small
white
thing.
I got
bull,
you. I'm
Right.
gonna let you. I'm
what's
gonna land my
good?
plane number six. I'm gonna land my plane number six. So I'm just saying, anybody who I come in contact on here, any kind of social media site or in person, claiming this goddamn what y'all keep saying, it ain't about race, it's about class. That's bullshit. Because that's the shit they trying to throw in front of y'all to cover up that it's about race.
Yeah. Now hold on. Now
That's
slow down.
all
Now
I'm
you
saying.
exactly right. I'm with. Now listen. I'm with you 100% on that.
Wait,
Now
before you
listen.
say it, wait, let's let Cosmic get in. Cosmic, do you have anything you wanted to say?
No, I'm just listening.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Now
Okay, go ahead.
I agree with everything bruh just said, but I just want to reiterate. He just reiterated the same thing that I said, and I just want to put out there that uh Adolf Hitler's book Mein Kampf. Americans, they believe Adolf Hitler is very interesting. I got 30 pages left in this book. Um, Adolf Hitler explained this from A to Z with no blank spots. In the book Mein Kampf, Adolf Hitler explains this from A to fucking Z. And that's just what it is. Like Adolf, listen, number one, you need to read Adolf Hitler's Mein Kampf
Okay.
because he breaks that shit down from A to motherfucking
So what
Z.
does he? What does he say?
He
Like, what do you
okay,
mean A to Z?
okay. So now think about what number one just said. Then you heard what I said. Adolf Hitler takes you through the philosophy and the political science of what number one just said. His whole book, Mein Kampf, is but
Ready? Because I'm
you have to
number
but you
7
have
right
to
now.
be
I'm
able
staying on number
but
7 right now. So you get
man, hey,
ready.
hold on, bro. But listen. Okay, now listen. But you have to be able to interpret when you read the book, you have to have a certain acumen because Hitler is speaking from the German perspective, as in he's in Germany, he's living in Germany, so he's breaking it down from a German perspective. So when you're reading the book, you have to be able to correlate a separate reality, which is yours. When I read Adolf Hitler's book as an African American, right? As an African American, I'm reading Hitler's book from an African American perspective, and I relate to Hitler in every fucking way because
But when,
they went through the
uh,
same thing that we going through. Period. But it's just the same thing. There is no difference. Adolf
uh,
Hitler's book is a great book for an African American to read. Granted, he can comprehend. The last thing I'm gonna say is you have to have a certain acumen because he's only speaking from the German perspective. So you have to correlate that to what we going through over here.
Okay.
yeah, he was a nationalist, but when you say that this country is socialist, I get what you're saying for white people, give them whatever they want, but the root of our nation is capitalism. It's that we're a capitalistic nation, which meaning that you need a group of people who are uneducated, poor, to take advantage of to capitalize. That's the
Now,
name of the
now hold
game.
on though. Okay, now
Right,
hold
right.
on though. Hold on though. Hold on though. Now I'm not going to challenge what you just said. I just want to put clarity on that. Now listen.
Mm,
Socialism isn't limited to a certain form. There's many
correct.
different types of socialist governments. And so the idea of socialism is basic. Okay, let's separate Marxism from socialism. I
You,
and I'm telling you, I
Kind of
am
hard, but
repeating, bro. Okay,
yeah.
just allow me. You have to let me speak though. I mean, if we're
go
gonna
ahead.
have a conversation,
Go
right?
ahead.
Okay, now I'm going to tell you that I am basically telling you what Adolf Hitler said, and I believe he's 100% right. I'm telling you what he said. The difference, the Jews practice Marxism, whereas Aryans practice socialism. So now, Aryans all over the world, all of them practice socialism. Now let's separate Marxism from socialism. Marxism, okay, no, I'm gonna start with socialism. Socialism dictates, like, take America, for example. From the white man's perspective or from the Aryan's perspective, America belongs to them. Now, the state exists to preserve the conditions that is going to that's that the state exists to preserve the conditions that is going to allow the people to survive. The state exists to preserve the conditions that are going to ensure the people's survival.
And the only people that
And
exist are
so,
What
hold
what
on,
what people we talking
bro,
about?
you have,
white people.
bro, if you break
Exactly.
up what bro, I'm going there, bro. I'm getting there.
I ain't no joke, yo. I know
Bro,
I ain't no joke right now, yo. It's over with, yo.
Hold on,
It's
hold
over.
on, hold on. I got pieces, niggas. I got some of your dead homies on my board.
Okay, finish number 6. We waiting.
okay, again, the state exists to preserve the conditions that
Talking
is going
shit.
to man, will you mute
Cat.
these guys? They're not respecting the conversation. It's just
Nigga,
two
fuck
people
you,
keep
nigga. You
talking.
beat on your
I'm not
mother,
even
nigga.
saying nothing. I'm beat his ass. You gonna do the same thing. He
Thank you.
frustrated right now. It's
I
over
ain't
with,
first, nigga.
yo.
I got three
Oh
of your
my
dead
gosh,
numbers, man.
man.
You
It's
got three
over
of
with.
mine.
You
Here
Hey,
you
already,
hey,
go.
white
hey,
boy.
you
Hey,
know, he know what time it is with white boy
hey,
sound.
hey, white boy. I got
Look,
three of your homies, and you got three of mine.
Man,
It's
can you just
3-3.
mute them,
man,
bro?
it's over with.
Can you just
Look,
mute
get
them,
yourself
bro?
out of check. Get yourself
Wait,
out of check.
Look,
hey, yo,
look,
just
look. Number
yo,
6 ain't
give
had
him
no
a second
bodies.
to
I got my
finish, and
bodies.
then if we can talk. Let him talk. Go ahead, King.
The state exists to ensure the survival of the people. That's
Right.
universal. That's universal. So
But for everybody,
understanding
right?
that's just again, the state exists to ensure the survival of the people.
What people though?
That's any state.
Okay, what people though? Black people, white
Any
people.
you have to allow me to finish. You're trying to finish my statement for me instead of allowing me to give it to you. I'm
Man,
expressing
bro, you
myself.
just keep you sound like
No, because
Dr.
you
Umar
keep
because
on,
you
I
saying
keep being
3 times.
interrupted. I keep being interrupted. I keep being
But listen to
interrupted.
yourself, homie. Listen to
Bro,
yourself. You keep
okay,
doubling
I'm gonna
back.
let you,
Oh,
bro,
I
let
meant
me
this. I
know.
meant that.
Bro, let me know when I can finish, bro.
30 seconds, man. Come on with it.
Thank you. The state exists to ensure the state exists to preserve the conditions that is going to
I don't know what to do with this
ensure.
nigga.
Would you just keep number 7 on? He did it like 5 times
I
back to
don't know
back,
what to
bro.
do with Sam. Sam just too nice. My fault. Hold up, my
Would you
fault.
mute this guy, bro? We grown men, bro.
All right,
The
go ahead,
state
King.
exists. The state exists to ensure. The state exists to protect the conditions that ensures the survival of the people. Now, moving forward, in America, the government or the state was established for white people. That's the purpose for the state in America. Period. So when they bring in foreigners or other people, yeah, 2 hours later and 30 interruptions. But when the state brings in other people, those people, the state wasn't created for the foreigners. The state wasn't created for black people. The state wasn't created for Asians. The state wasn't created for Latinos. It was created for white people. So all these other people were only brought in to ensure white people's survival. They're like tools for the state.
Okay.
Marxism, on the other hand, is something that Jews use because Jews are always outsiders. So Jews attack nationalism because Jews control finance. So what they're going to do is attack your individual. They are going to attack nationalism so that they can exploit the masses financially. And so Marxism is what you call a classless society where everybody's equal. So the difference between Marxism and socialism is that in socialism there is a alpha status, whereas in Marxism they create a scenario where everybody's equal, meaning the black man's equal to the white man, the Asian's equal to the white man. You feel me? They attack the nationality and they exploit every motherfucking body. So Marxism, they promote a classless society where everybody's equal, whereas in socialism there is a pecking order. Marxism attacks the pecking order, and that's the difference between socialism and Marxism, which is why white people hate Marxism, because if you utilize Marxism, that puts the black man on an equal par with the white man. It puts the Latino
Okay.
on an equal par with the white man, and that's the difference. So white people practice socialism,
Okay.
where they are on the
So
top as
we
the
got
status
what you're
quo.
saying.
That's what it is.
I,
That's all I'm saying. That's what it is. That's what it
okay.
is. And I got that
Okay.
directly from Adolf Hitler, and he's right. He's right.
Well, you got
Now,
also
so
Marxist countries that are nationalists, like China and North Korea. They're Marxists and nationalists. So
Fair. Okay, now I'm not going to
wait,
challenge
wait,
that.
wait, wait. We don't want to talk about it. We just let other people express themselves.
Well,
Anybody have
I
anything you want
am,
to say?
but if you are going to
Hey,
rebut or
hey,
debunk
what's
what I'm,
up?
if you going to
What?
sit
Come
here
on,
and
let's do this.
hey, would you mute
Hey,
Fuck
yo,
up while
all
I
let's
this
hit
run
my
it
motherfucking
fucking
again.
mouth?
shit. Let's
Fuck it.
do this,
Wait,
man.
wait.
Let's
Man,
do
you
Let
ain't
this.
let
stopped
Fuck
other
for
this
people
shit.
7
get in.
minutes,
Man,
man.
we grown
You
men,
right,
bro.
Nick?
Bro,
What?
You
you
ready,
making it
number
Stop
seem
six?
like I'm
bitching. You
taking on.
You
smack your
ready,
mother,
number
bro. We
six?
having fun,
What?
bro.
What?
We
You
niggas
ready,
in the
number
same
six?
crib right now, bro. Chill out.
You let a pyramid. You have anything you want to say?
Hold on, bro,
Yeah, I
but you
mean,
just debunked. But you debunked what I said, bro.
Wait, let pyramid talk. We can go back to it. Go ahead, pyramid.
yeah, man. I just wanted to say, number six been talked so long. He's punched a pinhole into my thought process because I don't even know what the fuck we were talking about, man. This man was I mean, and all due respect to him, but it's just goddamn. Well, I know you can never teach a classroom, man, because motherfuckers is gonna be yawning, man. I mean, I get it though. You know what I mean? No disrespect at all, but why? I had trouble keeping up with it, man. You get what I'm saying? I mean, goddamn, you got me, bro. I mean, so I'm gonna keep quiet. Matter of fact, I gotta get out and pick some cotton, man. I'm still at work, and when I come back, maybe I can join in and be more functional with some bourbon. Cause man, you deflated my shit, bro. I mean, I really don't have much to say. I'm sorry, man. I'll be back though.
All right,
no,
pyramid.
I got that was funny as fuck. I got to reply to number number
All right, go
six.
ahead, Cosmo.
So you saying that socialism is like what Jewish people like, and Marxism
No, no,
is no,
no,
Marxism
no.
is what what Jewish people like. My bad, I kept
What you
getting this
say?
up. So, Marxism, like Karl Marx, proletariat, and then I feel like these aren't the right terms for this, but I don't know. It's just interesting, like the whole like Jewish people versus the white national people, and like
Yeah,
I
just
keep
read
trying to
just
get this
read
back to
Adolf
like,
Hitler's Mein Kampf. Just read Adolf Hitler's Mein Kampf. He breaks it down from A to Z. No bullshit.
well, hold on,
Swear to
hold on, but
God.
like
My
Just read that
one other thing.
motherfucker.
One other thing I want to say, because like I started this conversation talking about like the cyber warfare. I really feel like the algorithms be like telling you how to think and shit. Like, do you think it's the Jewish people, like the socialists, who are trying to like attack nationalism? Like, I feel like we have least the people of the country now have like the least like uh like salience to their government and shit. Like, we don't fuck with the
Well, if
government.
you
We don't
will
fuck with
allow
our
me to
neighbors.
finish, I can listen. I
Bro,
just
you
kept
do gotta
being
talk faster,
interrupted.
bro.
Well,
Like
bro,
you, what you
if
said
y'all
was,
quit interrupting me, y'all keep
hold
interrupting
on.
me,
What
and
you
you talking
said
about
was really
stuff and
smart.
shit.
What you said was really smart, and I really appreciate it, and it was really thought provoking. But they do got a point. Like, I know, like when you slow down your speech,
No,
people listen more. But
no,
like, I feel
no,
like you
it's cause they
should
keep
make that shit faster.
interrupting, bro. They coming in here talking about chess, acting like little kids, bro. We grown men. Now I want to rebut what Sage said about China,
Talking about
right?
grown men, yo, I'm tired of you saying that playing the edge card, bro. You got a chessboard on your profile picture. You got 3 fucking accounts, and your mother was in the background talking about you smack her, nigga. What is you saying about age?
Can we finish this conversation? Okay, like we
All
were
right, stop.
saying,
All right.
right? We grown men, bro. Case in point is this, Sage, right? Listen, bro. When you talk about the China man, right?
Right.
When you go to China, everybody looks the same.
They're
Why
hegemonic,
do they? Hold on, let me. Exactly. Case in point. Thank you for that. He just said it. That's the whole point. So even if they are employing a Marxist style philosophy, it's still socialism if you understand what's being said, because they are looking out for their people. They're not going to allow an outside influence to come inside their nation and get on an equal footing with them. Socialism basically entails having a pecking order, whatever the pecking order is.
which is basically like, so socialism is the national white people saying, all right, this is white
Now, hold
people's
on. Let
land.
me help you.
We
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
and
But
we're gonna have like the Mexicans do the rooftops, the black people work the fields,
yeah, that
the
type
fucking
shit. But
Chinese
it's
people
white
could work the
people's
restaurant.
land.
But
Yeah,
at
no
the end of the
doubt.
day, and like we don't give
Yeah,
a fuck like what you guys are doing, but as long as you guys are helping us. But like,
yeah,
so are you saying
yeah.
that as black people, or like, I guess we're all pro black people, like, and we're trying to do better by,
Black
like
people are
how we
fucked.
get up?
Black
Do
people in
we
this
need to be?
country are fucked. I'm gonna
Do we
listen
need
to
to
you
be
though, and I'm gonna answer
Marxists?
your question.
Do we
Well,
need to be
black
Marxists? Like,
people, you would okay. You have to read Adolf Hitler's Mein Kampf book, right? You want to be a national socialist. The reason why Adolf Hitler's book is so impressive is because here's what I find the
I'm
most
smoking
beautiful.
them second
Here it
game.
go.
I'm
Here he
smoking them
comes with
second
this
game, yo.
childish. See what I'm
Yeah,
saying, bro?
yeah.
We
Cause
can't
you
have
next,
an
nigga.
adult
You next.
conversation, bro.
You should never said nothing. You should have kept your mouth closed when you came in challenging me, nigga.
Nah, I'm always
Now,
gonna
So
now
step
being
to
as
the.
now
I'm
being
gonna
the
always
okay,
be
friend,
a
you want
silverback
to say
gorilla and
something.
step to the plate. I'm always gonna beat on my chest too.
Oh my goodness. Well, yeah,
so
I got
now,
Nah,
something
nah,
to
he
say.
he
so
he is
now,
shark for real. No bullshit. He is shark.
a
Hold up.
cosmic
Okay.
start a panel. If dude cut out, pass the panel to him
Co-
because
Hey,
now
Cosmo,
when
you
they
want
keep hold on,
to
bro, hold
take it?
on, bro,
I don't
hold
know how
on,
to do
bro.
this panel shit.
Bro, let me ask you a question. So when they keep interrupting me, does that count as part of the time of me taking too long when I'm being interrupted? Like,
Nigga,
does
you
that
came
count as
in
me still
interrupted.
talking?
You
Stop
came in
crying, N
interrupted.
word,
Nigga, take
Be
the
and we
fucking
just
gracious.
let you
speech.
rock because you the
Tell my
little
let's
cousin.
play
Yeah,
chess.
you
Stop
gotta.
You
All right,
crying,
came
so
This
young
is
in
a
man.
interrupted.
conversation.
You gonna
Funny,
get the play
funny.
too.
Hey,
Stop crying.
Cosmic. Hey, Cosmic. I'm about to start a panel and I'm gonna invite you to it if dude close this one.
Fuck your panel, nigga. Slide.
Hey, hey, Cosmo, do you want this live?
Nah,
No,
you ain't
I don't
got
know how
to.
to
I'm
do
just
this
gonna
shit.
Hey, Cosmic, I'm about
So,
to start a panel and I'm gonna invite you to it, bro. All right, I'm gonna do it right now.
all right,
Already
y'all.
followed
If
you.
Yeah,
Follow me
anytime I
everybody
see
back.
you,
join that shit though. I
Follow
needed
me back,
Adam,
everybody's
I'm
Cosmic.
calling you
conversation.
all back. Make
For
Hey,
sure
sure,
that
I'll
Cosmic,
have you
everybody.
guys.
I'm about to open up a panel and send you an invite. You feel me?
Alright,
You hear me? I'm gonna do it right
You
now.
still,
I
they
heard you.
don't hide the fact you still beat up your mother. I hope they hear her in the background too, pussy.
As soon as dude close this panel,
All
and
right,
I ain't
y'all.
gonna
Y'all
let
be
no
safe.
childish shit go on. I ain't gonna let
Peace.
no
Peace
childish
Shut
be
up,
shit
back
go
man.
on.
out.
Go
I'm
lay
gonna have a
down on your
real grown
little twin
man talk.
bed.